Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Daniel Odell, and this is my service dog of the year in the U.S. Veterans magazine, the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear and his green hair. It is Monday Advocacy, and if you didn't know, I am a proud veteran, and we are advocates, committed to using our voice to stand up for those who have ultimately served our country. And today, my service dog and I want to share some incredible updates on the front lines of veteran advocacy. You see, Fluffy and viewers, this past week has been packed with action. We're talking meeting with leaders, rallies at Capitol Hill, powerful stories about mental health, and serious conversations about the future of care for our brothers and sisters in arms. Now, these aren't just headlines. These are the moments that shape policies, influence decision makers, and make a difference in veterans' lives. With that being said, let's just jump right on into it. Let's first start off and talk about the Defense Health Agency. The Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans of America Advocacy and Policy team met with Acting Director Dr. David Smith, where a lot of the team members had a very critical conversation about the state of the military healthcare and what's happening with transitioning service members. You see, right now, our defense budget is under pressure, but cutting resources for transitioning programs, now that is a major mistake. It's a mistake that veterans can't afford. Veterans don't need a thank you and a discharge paper. We need sustainable mental health care, and we need family support. And we definitely need the training to reintegrate into the civilian workforce. This is just basic equipment we need to be successful after our military service. So the Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans of America and the team and myself and the Fluffy Poodle made it our message loud and clear. Investing in veterans is investing in national security. But let's talk about the wonderful women in uniform. There's a lot of military members this past week that stood proudly with Women in Service Coalition at the press conference to support provisions in the NDAA protecting women in uniform. We're talking about access to combat roles, stronger protection against assault and harassment, and more women in leadership roles. These aren't just women issues, these are force readiness issues, retention issues, and basic dignity issues. And I'm just saying, if we're going to have the strongest military in the world, then we need to support all of our service members, regardless of gender. But now let's talk about the big show of strength that we haven't seen in decades. Last Friday, thousands of veterans and the United for Veterans rally at the National Mall in Washington, D.C. had what the Washington Post called the largest bipartisanship veteran demonstration in decades. I know, Fluffy and viewers, let that sink in for a second. Veterans from all branches and backgrounds came together, united in one mission to protect our benefits, mental health care, the GI Bill, and our Afghan allies. This wasn't about the left or the right. This was about the right and wrong. And the Fluffy Poodle and I are extremely proud to say that the new CEO, Kai Hunter of Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans of America and other veterans delivered a powerful message. The message simply said that we won't sit quietly while benefits are cut, promises are broken, and our community is left behind. And the Fluffy Poodle and I agree with all my brothers and sisters that we don't need more speeches, we need legislation, and we need protection, and we need progress. But now it's time to shift to something deeply personal to myself, and that's mental health and over-prescribing. This week, members of the Student Veterans of America attended a special screening of the documentary Medicating Normal hosted by the Grunt Style Foundation, DAV, and the VFW. The screening opened with remarks from passionate advocates like Ryan Gallucci and John Retzer. Now, this documentary digs deep into the harm caused by overprescribing psychotropic medications, especially in the veteran community. And it was really nice that after the film, there was a panel of experts and survivors that shared their stories that were raw, heartbreaking, and painfully real. Which one of the most powerful parts to me was the part where the Grunt Style Foundation had a 2-day war cry for change, where a few of my fellow veterans at the Capitol Hill unveiled the skull of sacrifice, a Solomon symbol where veterans laid down pill bottles in remembrance of those harmed by over-medication. This isn't about blame. This is about healing. This is about accountability and about demanding patient-first care that doesn't default to a prescription pad. Up next, I want to talk about legislation. The VFW is pushing back hard against H.R. 3132, the Choice for Veterans Act. Now, on the surface, it might seem helpful, but let's dig deeper and you'll see a fee structure that could put veterans into debt just to access their own benefits. Hold up, think about that. Going into debt for benefits that you've already earned? Veteran benefits are not business opportunities. They are not for sale, and the VFW is leading the charge to make sure that the bill does not become law. Meanwhile, another piece of legislation, the Simplifying Forms for Veteran Claims Act. Now this one right here is a positive step. Congressman Rob Bushnarhan Jr. is working to make disability claims forms easy to understand and use because we all know complicated VA paperwork can be. Now we do need to address those veterans who are overseas. We have good news. The VA's foreign medical program is transitioning to direct deposit for reimbursement. That means no more paper checks. Faster, more secure payment for service-connected care abroad. You see, Fluffy and viewers, it's one of those things. It's one of those small changes that make a big difference, especially for our global veteran community. So here's the truth, and if you can't tell by now, veteran advocacy, it never sleeps. From budget battles to healthcare reform, from equal rights to mental health awareness, we are in this fight every single day, and we need your voice, your story, and each and every one of your guys' support. So I need each and every one of you guys to take a stand, like the Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans of America, the VFW, the Student Veterans of America, the Grunt Style Foundation, the American Legion, and so many more organizations that stand for the next generation of advocates who won't settle for broken systems or forgotten promises. We all have served together, we all have fought together, and now we all will rise together. My service dog of the year, the Fluffy Poodle, and I thank you all for listening. Thank you all for standing up, and thanking you all for being a part of the solution. And until next time, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and this dog and I will see you guys all in tomorrow's episode. You ready, Fluffy? Break! We'll see you all tomorrow. Stand up for our military personnel. Subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and comment down below. Go to motivate.com. Book your next appointment with us, your next speech with us, and follow us on all of our social media. You have an amazing day. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.